Hey, what's up everybody? It's Uncle Matt here, Wednesday morning at Bahia Principe Luxury Bougainville. I just finished my one run for the week. If you watch these videos, you know I make it a habit to do at least one run during our vacation week because my belief is all it takes is one run to exercise the demons, such a pun there. Get all the venom, all the poison out of your body, and so nothing else matters the rest of the week. The calories, the booze, all good if you get at least one bit of exercise in. So I ran on the actual treadmill in the gym here. It's the first time I think I've ever utilized the gym at Bahia Principe. A little bit small at this one, as most everything at the resort, but got in early. Just me and one other guy in there, both of us on the treadmill. So one of my least favorite things, running side by side with somebody on treadmills, but made it work. The reason I chose to do the gym as opposed to an outdoor run is much like Jamaica, with this being a smaller resort. I did not know if I'd be able to get in an adequate run with the limited space without having to wind around and do extra loops and stuff like that. I try to always run at least 3 miles if I'm gonna run. My beach walk yesterday, one side of the beach to the other, was only 1.5 miles. So you could probably make a longer run work here. The other thing, just beyond the lack of distance, is I don't know if this is just me, but spin you fool. The paths do seem a little bit narrow, so I didn't want to be running and suddenly collide with somebody. And also, I don't know if I brought this up in the videos yet or not, but these cobblestones and the paths are very loose. Like, I don't know if I can see this one here. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, that one's okay, but as you're walking, you'll feel them kind of shift and slide underneath you. It's not necessarily like a major trip hazard when you're just walking, but with my inherent clumsiness, I could see me trying to run and one of them shifts just at the right moment and I splat on the already narrow path and blow out my ankle. But got a good 30-minute run on the treadmill. I hate running on the treadmill, like I said. Inevitably you end up running next to somebody and I'm just heaving and sweating and breathing heavy, looking disgusting. And the other part of it is, it's just like, it's really boring. Like, I'm just staring at the clock the whole time, like, when am I going to hit 30 minutes? When am I going to hit 30 minutes? Whereas running outside, there's nature, there's views, there's stuff to look at. I think it's just my ADHD brain needs more going on than just blindly running on a treadmill. So, but we got to run in so we can do whatever we want the rest of the week. So I went into my approach to the buffet with a plan today. I was going to get the pre-made sandwich, put an egg and some extra cheese on there to make a breakfast sandwich, and a pre-made cheese quesadilla, add a little egg and bacon on that to make a breakfast quesadilla. But then they already had some pre-made breakfast quesadillas, so I ended up with multiple quesadillas. And also they had these tostadas, so I ended up with that as well. A big stack of eggs, a big stack of bacon. I way overkill on breakfast this morning, but that's what vacation's all about, I guess. I ran this morning, so I can eat this whole plate and not feel bad about it. All right, let this be a little heads-up warning. You got to be careful with some of the pre-made sandwiches, especially like ones like this was like made on like what looks like maybe like a French loaf. So they probably made it in one long loaf and sliced it up. You may end up with a piece that does not get evenly distributed the toppings. This is supposed to be what, a bacon sandwich?
Yeah.
Show them what it is. One sad strip of bacon. But luckily, you had the whole pan of bacon on your plate already, so you could just put more on there. Hooray! Thinking ahead.
We need to talk about this cheese.
Talk about the cheese.
This cheese I've only gotten in Dominican Republic at breakfast time. I have no idea what kind of cheese it is, but they fry this cheese, and it is delicious. And it makes my tummy hurt a lot because I'm lactose intolerant, but I still eat pieces of it every morning.
Yep. There you go. So Jess and I were just discussing the time change difference between where we're at right now and back home in Nashville. It's a 2-hour difference, which might be, probably been a few trips where we've had that significant one, but it feels to me like that's the biggest switch we've had because we just went daylight savings time back in Nashville. They don't have that here. And I guess they're Eastern time zone. Mm-hmm. So we're 2 hours off of Nashville. So
sometimes we're an hour off, sometimes we're 2.
I got a text message from Sissy last night that I woke up to this morning, and it showed on my phone that she sent it at 11:30 at night. I was like, Sissy should be in bed by that point in time. That's way too late. And then I was like processing. I was like, oh wait, that was only 9:30 back in Nashville. And then my brain went to a new place, and I think I figured out something about Jesta that's always puzzled me. I think Jesta has somehow gotten permanently set on Dominican Republic time, because Jesta will go to bed in Nashville at 7:30 at night, which I now realize is 9:30 Dominican Republic time, and it's a somewhat more reasonable time to go to bed. But somewhere in the time-space continuum of these trips we've taken, just got locked into Dominican Republic time and never escaped, so she has to be in bed at 9:30 Dominican Republic time. Your thoughts on this theory?
Or am I just on New York time, because that's where I've always been?
No, because New York would be 8:30.
It's a reasonable time.
Because they have daylight
I
savings
don't go to
time.
bed at 7:30. I go to bed at like 8.
She goes to bed at 7:30 every night. Anyway, I've come up with a name for this theory. I'm going to call it chaos theory. It's a brand new thing that only I could think of. So the chaos theory, where chaotically Jesta was thrown off course and is permanently on Dominican Republic time. Credit me in the science books. I was just yesterday talking to Jessica about how we didn't see anything listed on the event schedules for like pool cookouts or beach cookouts, which there usually are at the resorts for like lunchtime. And then lo and behold, today there's a bunch of decorative flags and banners up, and I don't know if I can get a shot of it from here, but like just across the way over by the, I don't know if that's in the shot or not, I can't even tell, but like, anywho, I've got a little buffet line set up. Oh, way too close to my face, but you'll have to deal with it. Little buffet line set up, and there was a chef out here helping set some stuff up earlier, so it looks like we're getting a little poolside cookout for lunch today. Oh God, Jessica, it's happening. The rum testing. They've got umbrellas out though for them at least this time, so there'll be shade while they drink the hot rum.
Vámonos. Yes. Señorita. Yes. Come on, my darling. My darling. Don't leave me alone.
I'd like them to just...
Yes.
And they do the cocktail workshop. I don't know if they do it in front of everybody. That doesn't seem like fun.
Maybe we should just like... Could they come to our room and just do the cocktail workshop in our room with just the two of us?
Yes.
That's
I'd
what...
be okay with that.
Bahia, if you're watching. Private cocktail demonstrations in the rooms. Make it happen. Hey, party time, party time. Party time, party time. This is a cool little presentation. They're bringing out the people from all the different departments and letting them get their much due appreciation. At housekeeping, at entertainment, food and beverage. They were handing out like a signature drink for the party, but I think they ran out before they got around to us. But I'm not a drinker anyway, so it didn't really matter. Jesta probably really upset about that. Not me. Nice spread of Dominican delicacies here, and some loud music in my ear. A little sampler platter, a little bit of everything they had for me and Jesta to split here. Like, I'm not really sure everything is, but this is, I think, the closest we'll eat to authentic Dominican food. Sorry, I'm being distracted in this shot right now. But yeah, closest we'll probably eat to authentic Dominican food in the series here, so good to get a little sample of this. We may still go to the buffet just for a little bit more traditional lunch snackies, but we'll see how we feel after noshing on this for a little bit. That was a nice little midweek change of pace. It's probably why they do it on Wednesday, I bet, just to kind of spike it up a little bit in the middle of the week, kind of similar to putting Gala Night on a Tuesday, kind of give some midweek excitement. Glad we ate a little bit lighter on lunch, though, because we've got a very exciting dinner tonight. We've got the Japanese, which Justice said, according to the menu, is like they have hibachi and kind of regular a la carte options. We'll just see how that works. Maybe one of those situations where they don't cook the hibachi right in front of you if you order it, but you can just get hibachi-style food prepared. But looking forward to that one, because I will say, even though like all the a la cartes we've had so far have been very good, not been too terribly different from each other so far. What have we done? El Pescador, Italian, and what else do we do? What have we done so far? What are the a la cartes we've done so far?
Pescador, Le Gourmet.
I just said it. The Italian, whatever the Italian's called.
Italian. That's one I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it wasn't too terribly different between those. Italian was a little different than the other two, but Japanese would be quite a left turn and a nice little spark tonight, so looking forward to that. I had to run back up to the room to get something for Jesta. It was sprinkling, but now a little ominous clouds peeking through. Hopefully this holds off. Definitely a little darker skies than you'd like to see, but it's later in the afternoon, post-lunch. If it's going to rain, you'd rather it happen later in the day than early on, so we'll see what happens. A little bit of spit and rain on and off today, but otherwise very nice. But I did notice some dark clouds out here, so I walked out to the beach to get a look, but it looks like they're mostly moving away from us. So the expert weatherman that I am, I'm going to say nothing to worry about today. Famous last words, probably, but also just wanted to walk down to the beach. I kind of like this beach. I mentioned it yesterday, the water here is more like lake water because it's, I guess, pretty dirty. Somebody in the comments, one of the other videos, said there's like a river runoff, something that kind of pumps dirtier water into this area, which is unfortunate because otherwise it's a really nice beach, you know. If it was clear waters, this would be one of the best beaches we've seen. Good views, though. I might just be dumb, but sometimes I feel like I end up with like more sand on my feet from these little feet showers than what I come in with. Whoa. You gotta pay if you want more feet pictures.
Strawberry.
We got a version of musical chairs going on the pool deck. Got towels down, so maybe nobody else will fall, but I don't know how anybody does it end up with a broken leg. This is why I can't do the activities. I would 100% re-tear my ACL, somehow get a second case of appendicitis, break all my ankles. I'd just break my neck and fall in the pool and drown. This is... You gotta have a certain attitude and energy for this. Oh no. Bob has been eliminated. Bob's my favorite. Mentioned this before, but I thoroughly enjoy watching the little pool games, but my days of potentially being a participant are most likely long behind me. It's a young man's game out there, or a different type of old man than what I am. Well, we've completed our afternoon decomposition and we're back in the lobby. Yes. No, I want an espresso martini for the content.
What's a special martini?
Espresso martini.
Espresso is just like special.
For the content. No other reason.
So you don't want a beer, you want a girly espresso martini.
I'm trying to talk. I have an important update to give the people. We finished our afternoon decomposition. We're down to the lobby, a little pre-dinner hangout, but unfortunately the great Uno War of 2025 has ended, and we are only playing Phase 10 going forward.
You like drink? Oh, yes, please.
Jessica has waved the white flag on Uno, and we are forced to play Phase 10 for the remainder of the trip. She's 1-0 in Phase 10, though, so shout out to her. convenient, she quit the game she was getting bullied at and has picked a game that she's
So you're admitting that you're
played her
bullied.
entire life, and I never even heard of Phase 10 until our beautiful relationship blossomed.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
Why would you say ooh to that? It's our love and our family. Two worlds, one family band. Now look, I don't ask for much here.
You ask for so much.
I'm over here running a YouTube empire by myself. Just shooting, editing, writing the script for every episode. And all I asked was for an espresso martini, because I know that people want to see me drink an espresso martini even though I'm not a drinker, because they want to see difference. Nobody wants to see me drink beer. It's just plain, it's bland, it's just a drink. They want to see me drink the fancy drinks, but Jessica got flustered, I guess, and caved under pressure and just ordered me a beer. But I don't want to go to waste. The people down here work hard. I don't want their efforts to be for naught, so I shall drink this beer to tribute to the workers here at the resort, but also to spite justice. So cheers.
Why is my friend Jesse naked in this valley?
What the hell? I don't know if the camera picked that up, but Jessica's got some weird stuff going on over there. The main beer at the resorts here is Presidente. If you've ever been to the Bahia resorts, each one has their own unique beer. It's Presidente here. I believe it's like Dos Equis at the Mexican resorts. I like this Presidente. I'm not a beer guy. I'm not a drinker. I'm not an alcohol guy at all.
It's got almost like a salt taste to it. Salted. It's good.
Salt life, some may say. But if you like Presidente, this is the beer. Mm-hmm. All right, this is as close as it can possibly get. We're both on the final phase. Current score. It's all blurry. Come into focus. Someday it'll get into focus. I don't know if it will or not, but Jess, 115. Matt, 120. You want to have the low score here. Those 5 points could be my downfall. We'll see what happens. We've been playing this damn game for like an hour, and we tied. Unbelievable. We aren't dining here tonight, but I was curious what the theme is, and it is Dominican at Jasmine tonight, which makes sense because today has been all about the Dominican Republic culture. That was the big party deal they did at the pool. I know the theater show and the late night activities here in the lobby at Bougainville are all themed to Dominican culture. So Wednesday is the day you really get the Dominican Republic experience, or at least the resort's presentation of the Dominican Republic experience. Talked about a little bit during my beach walk, but this is the fully planned layout of the residence stuff they're going to like build here over time. I know like some of it's probably already up and running, but more is to come. Like this little area here is the actual resort, and everything else is planned to be residences. There's like a full scale, sorry the model's not to scale, but a full model over in the other lobby, which maybe I'll show that if we get a chance to go back over there at some point, just because it's even more impressive than the size of this map. But it definitely looks like they're planning on a major expansion, but like more residence based than hotel resort based. So interesting. Oh, they got football on over there. That's a replay though. Anyway, I was gonna say before I noticed that. Well, that's a replay. That happened like days ago. Anyway, I was saying beyond just the excitement about eating a little Japanese cuisine, I've been looking forward to this because I just like this feels like it has like a better walk up, like in a lot of the restaurants. Like this is something here, like it kind of dead ends here. I mean, I guess I should know, you can kind of go into this little patio over here, but like walking directly into Takara. The decorations are all on par.
Very good theming.
This seems very well themed, very cool looking. Yeah, so even once we're inside, theming wise, this is the best looking restaurant on the inside that we've seen so far. And Jess just pointed out once again, real menus. Highlight that, Jess. Put it up there. Show off the real menu. Real menus. Yeah, you can kind of see behind me. It's definitely got the vibe and the flair of the menu. So I'm looking forward to this one. Excited about it. We were discussing the design and theme, and Justa did point out this is the first of the a la cartes we've had that is located in Bougainville, the luxury area. All of our others so far have been over in La Romana, the grand side. And I love this. Poke Bow W. Did you see that? Is that similar to Smeats? Are Smeats in the Poke Bowl? A lot of choices to make here. I think I'm going to do with I was debating between the noodles wok and the teppanyaki, but I'm going to get the ramen soup, so I guess I probably don't want double noodles. So I think I'll go with teppanyaki. The thing we're waiting to see, though, is can you get starters and a sushi roll, or is it either a starter or a sushi roll? So that'll be... I haven't even thought about it yet. Possibly. I'm more concerned with the poke bowl. You know me. I'm not a drinker. I really hate gin. It's surprising for somebody that doesn't drink a lot to know what gin tastes like and to hate gin. Jessa thinks the welcome drink tonight contains gin. So it's herby and tastes like your Christmas tree, which is all the hallmarks of gin. I think that's gin. I think it's like basil or something in it.
Tastes like a Christmas tree, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's better than gin. This is good. Gin sucks. Alright, so as part of the meal, we were each able to order a full sushi roll, which will be coming a little bit later, but we also get the sampling of sushi offerings kind of out first as the options here, which, delightful. And I like this little soy sauce container that it comes in. It's a very cool little... I like a lot of this accoutrement. Just said we need these little things here for holding chopsticks to, like, just turn our entire home into an Asian kitchen. I'm gonna do a little dab of wasabi just for fun, just for the content. Why does anybody like that? I feel like I literally was like putting fire on my tongue. Oh, you can't feel my tongue though. Why would you do that to yourself?
You just like blew out your palate.
So we got the sushi rolls, the appetizers, and soup all at the same time. I got the spring rolls for my appetizer, and then we're splitting up the dragon roll and the tempura roll. We both got the ramen, and then Jessica also got the poke bowl, which she is devouring very quickly. It all looks really good. Good soup. Our teppanyaki has arrived. It's essentially teriyaki, I believe, but everything has been very good so far. I got the full mix of chicken, steak, and shrimp. Jessica went a little off book and got just steak and shrimp, but nonetheless, it's quite good. That was... Come here, get a shot.
Oh.
Spectacular. That was by far...
It's always one of the best. Like,
the best meal we had. So much food. So good. Every bit of it was so good. But unfortunately, I am too stuffed to continue on. We're not going to do any
no more lobby stuff tonight.
dinner lobby stuff tonight. I am busting at the seams. I want to go lay down. I want to relax, decompose a little bit in the room.
Stop saying decompose. It's
Rest up,
decompress.
and we'll do it again tomorrow. And that's it. We're back in the room. Crashing out. Rolling on. Whew. That meal took it out of me. It was so good, but it's so filling. I am like food drunk. Not drunk, because I don't drink, but...
You drank a lot of drinks.
Shh. Food drunk. Anyway, I need to go into a food coma from my food and probably have a food hangover tomorrow, but needless to say, we had a great day. That was by far the best meal I've had so far. Definitely prioritize booking that if you have the option for a la carte meals here. Maybe our best day yet. I enjoyed everything about today. Today was just super relaxed, chill. We didn't leave the pool all day long. Got lunch at the pool, which was a good little lunch. Probably the best day we've had so far. So hopefully we keep that trend going as we move into the latter part of our vacation. I don't want to say the end of our vacation because that makes it sad, but the latter part of our vacation somehow doesn't seem as sad when I say it that way. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Still a lot more to come on this trip. Subscribe, bell, notifications if you have Esperance.